Alright, we're back with a very echoey room. A room that looks like we're in a dungeon. However, our normal filming room is not available, so we're now in GC members Munter's back of his shed.
It's the Munter cave.
Back with another video, once again. Gonna start off with a very sad, teary moment because Elgrundo to the right of me, this is his last proper GC video that he'll be doing with us before he moves on to better things outside of the GCs.
I mean, I wouldn't put it that way, but yeah, just exploring something new and enjoy my time with the GCs, and we'll remember that some good moments fondly. And damn, that sounds really bad, doesn't it?
That's alright, that's alright. All you need to know is that it won't be friendly fire when I knock you out of nets next week.
It'll be full game face. Judge here, activate that illegally. Give him a warning, please.
Now,
You missed the trigger.
that's the other point. A Josh thing is a later on in the future thing. We are here to talk about the 2-year anniversary stream that they released with a whole bunch of MRC Alter spoilers, which I'm excited about.
Yeah, I'll be honestly pleasantly surprised. I think there's a little bit of thing there for almost everyone, apart from Rye players. But you know, it's just hard being a Rye fan. But no, honestly, some really exciting cards as well as interesting new mechanics that we haven't seen before as well. So yeah, I think it's gonna introduce another layer to the game, which is always good.
Yeah, 100%. I'm very sad that it comes after Nats, but I'll live.
Yeah.
But I think my biggest takeaway from the spoilers is our first card of the night, which is, well, it could be day, depends on where you're watching this. But Baby Grey is dead. However, Baby Silver Slime is very alive, and I'm so excited for that. It gives you what I wanted. I wanted something that worked. I like the intercept on Baby Grey. Taunt works even better because now my Academy guides or my other allies can survive. And the odd death. Reveal one, draw a card. Sure, I'll take that. Because I'm a Fire Slime player. I'm not a Spirit Slime player. So my Fire Slimes, cremate it, draw 4. Or do whatever I need to. If I cremate my Red Slime below the board, I'll still draw 4.
Yeah, because I think some of us were expecting like, oh, they're gonna like class bonus lock this or like level bonus it, but no, they completely changed kind of how it works. But and again, like a more exciting sort of way, I guess.
Yeah, it's not a broken. I'm gonna throw 3 of these out and still have the same amount of influence. I've got to let these things die.
There's like more opportunities, I think, to interact. Like you're not just going like, oh, I'm going first. Oh, yeah, I've got my slime. Like, yeah, sure, you could like maybe turn 1 cremate, but that's not really not really getting everything out of the card.
Yeah, no, exactly. I would have preferred, maybe on leave and then later escape the wreckage.
No. On leave, no.
But thank you, Weebs. I'll accept this Baby Silver Slime as consideration. But if you ever feel like you'll be back, Baby Grey, there would be a place in my heart for that. But yeah, great start to the night. Our next card that we move on to is Vanguard Reversal. As long as your champion has Taunt, it costs 3 less. That's just pretty much a 2 cost for 5 damage.
Yeah, it's like a heavy swing, but conditional. But then if you're Tonorous, it's kind of like, well, yeah, if I open this and I level, I kind of have some secure damage. I'm not going to get like Frostbinded on my like 4 cost heavy swing and grime. Yeah. Like, you actually probably can resolve it.
Very situational. It's one of those.
It's one of those like, Yeah.
Moving on. Tend the Land. Arisa. Love the card. Fast activation, gather, draw a card. It's, I think, personally better than Gather Herbs. I like the fast speed. It works quite nicely with what Arisa wants to do.
And it's a card that replaces itself, right? It's kind of like almost pseudo Creative Shock prereq, right? Like you activate the card, it's replacing itself, and you're getting like an upside. Like
exactly. Then we've got a fire card, Shield Fragmentation. It's blazing throw for shields.
Yeah,
What else can you say about it? It's literally just a blazing throw for
This
shields.
is literally it.
Yeet my shield. There we go. Move it up.
Yeah, not much else to say to that really. Like,
you want to take us on this next one?
Scathing Seminary. Cleric card. I honestly am kind of tired of the fire cleric cards, but regardless. Balance. On enter as a spell. If the amount of cards in your hand and memory are equal, deal 2 unpreventable damage to target unit. I mean, this card has a few applications. I think it's fine. Like 2 cost 2/1 with potential 2 damage. Fine.
I just feel like fire cleric has just been trying to work, but it's just not working. I get you've got Searing Rebuke now, but it's just
Thank you.
it's just
Like
doesn't
not
work.
quite there, right? Like,
The allies don't work for it. It's like trying to use allies in like Umbra and it just struggles to use a lot of allies. Same with Arisa.
at least this doesn't require fire cards in grave, right? Like that's like the bane of every like really strong fire cards. Like, oh, they land to me. Sad times, but at least you can like get something out of it. So Radiant Repudiation? No, Repudiation, I think Repudiation. It's like the fire card, except it's for Neos, if you can do damage to yourself or take damage, you deal damage to target unit.
Except
The other one was
the next 4 where Cerebric's 3.
Yeah.
Cerebric deals 3 back, this
This
only
one
deals
does
2
2.
back. It only deals 2 back because it's Neos and Neos is crap. Oh, I didn't say that. What?
Oh man, yeah, like the amount of people on the stream that were like my heart goes out to Neos, like when they were talking about it on stream, like, oh, but, unlove Neos. It's just so many cool cards, but you have to be level 3, and that's tough. It's tough in this day and age.
Yeah, I think there's some hope for Domain Tony coming back.
I mean, like the 8 cost domain.
Yeah.
Like, it synergizes with other cards that exist, and
Alright, next card we have is a new one that, we've just announced is a command card which is used with automatons. It is just an attack card, but for automatons.
Yeah.
The first one that they released was Eternal Directive, which I think is cool. Swing with it with, say, Shiver Cloak Assassin or something.
yeah.
Is it Shiver Cloak?
Yeah, Shiver Cloak Assassin
Shiver Cloak.
too, yeah.
I'm not a Windless player, I don't know. On attack, give it a buff count. Really sounds pretty good to me.
Yeah, it's just like, to me, it's just like, yeah, that's kind of cool. Like, it's a cool mechanic, but I don't think it changes anything for the deck, really. Like, the same crux points that you have, if you went like, oh, I'm going to attack my Shimmer Cloak, and I go, I'm just going to do 2 damage to that. Still loses to damage to the units, which is the main thing that really puts the top doms behind. If they can kill it in the battle phase, you lose most of your benefit, so. Yeah.
And then our next one is the 8 cost domain. Bear with me, Jerumigian Foundry.
I'm sure someone will.
Jerumigian, whatever.
It sounded good to me.
Cost 2 less activate for each up to 3 domains you control. So theoretically, it's going to cost maybe 2 if you're lucky. If you got the other 3 domains out.
Yeah, if you're level 3 Tony somehow, and you've managed to last 3 turns at level 3, it's just 2
There you
costs.
go, 2 costs, All it gives you is a Thompson Jones. I don't think it's the greatest.
Yeah, the upside's just really average.
Yeah.
But again, like, if you can sack it off with like the Smash Obelisk, then you can get 8 damage out of it, but yeah, I think that's right. Yeah. And then another automaton attack card, normal element this time, Charge Directive. So on attack, summon a Power Cell token rested. Then each opponent banishes X cards from the graveyard, where X is the amount of Power Cells you control. I kind of like this one almost a bit more than Eternal Directive, because there are some like automaton decks which are all about generating the Power Cells, and this is like another way where you can get rid of cards from grave. You don't need it in view like the win one where you need like in view 3 or something and you banish 6 instead. It's non-attack trigger, which is a bit different as well.
Yeah, it's alright.
Alright, yeah.
Banishing cards from opponents' graveyards are always really good.
Yeah.
It's going to help against, say, Watermill if you don't want to just get rid of some of their water cards. It's just going to be good. It's just one of those cards that have usefulness.
And we've got Windless Look Out, which is an ally assassin human. Put a crit counter on your champion on enter, and class bonus on enter glimpse 1. So you get 2 on enter glimpse triggers. Oh, sorry, 2 on enter triggers. But like for me, when I look at this, I'm just thinking Surveil seems better, right? You get a crit and a draw with Surveil.
Yeah.
And like I feel like I'm almost always rather in playing that in like a level 3 Tristan build because it's fast activation and you're getting a cycle.
This is just your swap out for Kohazi Lookout because Kohazi Lookout got banned. It's extremely good. This is mediocre at best. It's good.
I mean it's an efficient ally, right? 1/3/2, 2 costs. You know, can't complain about it.
And then we've got Armed and Dangerous, a 3 cost Ranger card where I can draw 1 card for up to 2 guns I control. So all I know is I'm gonna have 2 guns on the field. I'm gonna be drawing 2 cards like left, right, and centre. You can't do much about it, and there's not much else you can say about it. I wish it was fast, but we'll let it slow.
Yeah, it's like turbo charge, but they can interact with your guns. Really, like Oh dear.
I know, I'm gonna be excited. Regal Expulsion. 2 cost water card, negates target card.
Another water negate, 1 before.
I think, but it's absolute garbage. No diss to Weebs in any way with their designing, but I think the card at the moment is absolute garbage, and that's only because there's only a few cards that you can hit. Like if I'm playing Varney into water, I'm not really going to level 3 activate it. I'm going to materialize it. Like there's no.
Like you're already kind of aware of like
There's already negates, there's frostbites, there's all that sort of stuff. So you're already going to work around it. I just feel like it's not going to come as handy at the moment. Definitely potential in the future.
There might be like a sideboard option in the future in a real specific meta. Like you're already having to choose between what negates you run. This is just another negate that's situational. Yeah, I don't know. And then we've got Throne Sentinel. Hindered Taunt. They seem to really like Guardian allies that have come in hindered. Like old mate.
Yeah, don't let them come in ready to fight.
And then on enter, token allies you control get +1 until end of turn. It's like fine. And then if you control 3 or more tokens, wake it up. Which I guess is fine, but it is a 0/4 stat ally that costs, you can pay 2 to rest it, and your champion gains Spell Shroud.
That's alright.
I mean, look,
I'm not a Neos fan. I just don't deal with Neos at the moment because I just feel like it's lacking something. There's a lot to it. It's just not my thing.
I think the most frustrating about Neos is there's so many like very unique and cool cards, but then you can't really afford to run a massive Neos count in a Neos deck. And so it's like, well, what do you choose? And this is like still too far down the list, I think.
Yeah, like I think the last Neos match I remembered was Nationals last year, and I smacked down Cylinder. That's right, Cylinder, I smacked you down when you were playing one of Neos. Got Rangers, wabam.
Yeah, he had to go through the Grand Crusaders gauntlet, didn't he?
Yeah, he bet down one of our guys first round and then got smacked down by the next 2. But the next one's an Astra Ally, the Moonveil Android. I'm excited for this because when you glimpse, it gets stealth. Beautiful, I love stealth. And you glimpse. There's no not glimpsing in Arisa.
You're like, how many times are you glimpsing? So many times. Yeah, I'll just glimpse in response to my glimpse.
Negate a card, give it 2 buff counters, it immediately becomes a 3/5. That's already extremely good.
Yeah.
That's an automaton. Give it a power cell if you
It's
want.
an ally that you can like kind of keep alive, right? Like just doing your normal thing.
It's so good. I'm really excited for it. Order counter to 4, Asher Seal to 4, funny impacts, put them in there, who cares? Just this.
Oh, what a card. Decompose. This is one of the ones I think a lot of people are like, damn, you can use that with that real big fat like automaton ally and just get like 8 times. So additional cost, you get to sacrifice an ally and you gather X times, where X is a sacrifice ally's life stat. And there's one big chonky boy. who's a 5/8 automaton. And it's fast.
Yeah.
Fast cards are always great.
No, it's good. It's just going to do its thing. It's going to get heaps. Wind Arrow Sun is going to love it. Horde Counter's going to love it. Even
it's actually true, actually. Yeah.
Tender Blue, whatever it is.
You have no herbs, and then like people are like, oh, I have to play around Decompose because they could just Second Ally and get herbs.
Yeah.
That's actually a good point.
That's good. I like it. I'm excited for it. But we'll just see how it goes. The next one's Counter Interference. Negate target trigger or action card that targets an automaton. Then you can sack a power card to draw a card.
It's like the anti-stifling trap, but like
it is.
I like the card, but again, like metas change so quickly. Like I don't know if this is gonna be in every deck.
No,
or every deck automaton.
It's definitely a side deck card, and it's just one of those things where if you're versing, say, Wind, where they're gonna run into Dream Fairy, you're gonna play it. It's just one of those things. Alright, next one's a Furnace Drone. 3-cost fire card. I like it. It's a big boy. He's a 3/4. It's what additional cost you gotta sacrifice. Oh no, you gotta banish 3 fire element cards and or automaton cards from your graveyard. Not hard, has taunt.
It's like the Jimmy Fire Grotoni card, right? Like yeah, like that's kind of what he was sort of same sort of game plan.
On death, deal 3 damage to target champion. Beautiful, love it. Everything about it. But we're jumping straight to this next card because I'm in love with this next card. Accursed Strength.
Yeah.
Ranger is coming back to me. I'm feeling it. I'm feeling the guns. Let's bring it back to me. Look, Curse Breaker, I've been wanting to work for a while. I've played a few versions of it. Some of them have worked, some of them haven't. But this card really helps it. At fast speed, draw 3 cards where plus X cards where the amount of curses under my lineage. And then you minus it by your influence. I play Curse Breaker. I normally have like 2 cards in my influence. But I normally have like 4 or 5 cards under my champion. So I'm drawing like 6 cards off this. And it's a 1-cost if you're a ranger.
And it's fast.
It's fast.
Like, again, like
it's one of those things. It's just gonna work absolutely divine. The next one is a new Renewable Bullet material, Punishing Cartridge. I'm in love with it. It's what Diana needed. It's what any gun needed. Because once you shoot it, on attack, discard up to 2 cards from your hand and choose that many. If you choose to discard 1 or 2. Say we discard 2, we get both these effects. What is it? Change the target of this attack to another unit. You got a stealth, you got taunt, too bad. I'm going over here now.
Yeah.
Like, it's people's way around. Diana was, I'm gonna put this taunt out, you can't attack me. Slime struggled into Lustrious, it's not a problem
anymore.
Or
like you're attacking unit and then on like damage step they go like, smoke.
It's
around that anyway.
It's on attack, so you've got to redirect anyway.
Yeah.
But like, it's one of those things where, like, even if you're versing the big Shinjus and Wurja, you can get past it.
Yeah.
You can still hit the champion.
And that's and then champion hit.
Like, there's still some stuff that can, that it doesn't care about. Like, Cry for Help still directs it. Tristan level 3, yeah. There's still cards that will direct it, but it's the fact that there's something to get through.
It gets around a lot of cards that used to be really annoying, and then people are now going like, oh shoot, if here's the bullet, how much? Like, it makes it really awkward. Yeah. And renewable, bring it back. Let's do it again. Like,
and it's punishing cartridge gains on champion hit. The opponent sacrifices an ally. Now, might I add? If you were to use it with Shadow's Twin, you could then discard 4 cards. Just saying. You could discard 3 cards. However, if you do that, you can redirect the attack, gain on champion hit. If you discarded 4 cards, you get 3 on champion hits, they sacrifice allies. They sacrifice 3 allies off that. If you discard 2 extra cards, they discard 2 allies. Like, there's so much greatness with this bullet that you can wipe a whole field by attacking their champion. It's a cleave almost in a sense, without actually dealing damage to them. That's great. I love it. and I'm ready to. And they sacrifice the ally, I might just add. So it's just it gets through a lot of things. But that's the end of all the new stuff, which brings us to actually there's 2 new stuff that we'll go on to when we get to the CSRs. But we've got the EOR, alternative arts, which we're just going to run through and say, well, which art we prefer. Starting with Vampiric Slime, I love the art. I love this art. It looks good. He's eating a skeleton.
It's pretty funny. Yeah, don't really have much to add to Vampiric Slime.
Final stroke, don't care about the card.
Yeah, don't care. But, yeah, kind of cool art.
I like the art, it's alright. At most armor type areas.
Is it bad? Like, I don't really notice much the difference. Like, I'm not the most observant person with arts anyway, but like, I don't think it looks like too crazily different from the old one. Like, I'm sure it does.
You see a bit more. The other one's just a bit dark. They're
Yeah.
all stuck together, which is more about open.
Yeah. Prima, yep. I think it looks pretty cool.
I like this. You see a bit more. The first one was a bit hard to see the details on it.
Yeah, I mean, Overlord, I think, yeah.
It's Overlord. He's Overlord.
Yeah.
The CSRs. So.
Shadowclaw, I'm not so sold on this. I think the other Shadowclaw is very iconic.
We know what you did, Weebs. We know why you chose this for Shadowclaw. We're watching you. It's like, Fractal Rain and just saying,
Number of other cards.
Yeah, well, like it's definitely about the actual item on the card.
Tristan level 2.
Yeah.
The old one from Doa, and then they had the mat, and you're like, if you put your cards in a certain way.
We see what you're doing, Weebs. Alright, now we have Fragmented Spirit of Fire, Fragmented Spirit of Wind, and
Fragmented Spirit of Water.
Yeah, I said wind before.
I was real confused. I was like looking at it. I'm like, wait, you said wind.
It's alright.
The last one.
We've got 3 of them. They've got no art. I love them because I just love the spirits. They're great. Give us some old art Serenes and we'll be good to move on.
Actually, that would be pretty high.
They
can just, yeah.
Give us some CPRs.
I'm glad that these got reprinted because remember when I looked at the initial print run, there wasn't a lot of these.
No.
And I was going like, oh man, like. It's not a lot, but
no.
It'd be good to. It's good to always have some more of cards in circulation. So, yeah.
Give us CPRs. That's what I'm saying. CPRs, please. Mercurial Heart. I don't care about it. However,
the art's way better. Like,
the art's way better. I'm not a Tom player. I don't care about the card. But in say 3 or 4 years, when Bleedy Boy is a 4-time world champion, he gets a Mercurial Heart CPR, then I'll care about it. Then I'll love it. But we'll just wait to see then. Now we're up to the CSRs. We've got Volda and Hector. Hector! What a name, Hector. You got Gildas, you got Blanche, you've got the other ones. And then you got Hector. Lancelot.
Yeah.
But Volda, I think she's extremely good. She's a fast activation. She's a Varrook, but fast activation on an ally. It just works if you're Cleric or Guardian. Give it to me, I like it, I will work with it.
I just like fast activation allies in general.
Yeah,
I think it just adds that extra element,
Yeah,
you're a big fan of Baby Greening me fast. I'm like, he's got 3 in hand, crap.
Baby Green good.
Baby Green, very good.
Hector, he's a card, imbue 3, Neos,
This is the thing that just tilts me. You don't want to run a lot of Neos and it's imbue 3. At least for now. It might change next set. We
if
don't
Hector
know.
is imbued though, you summon 2 automaton drones, and if damage is dealt to 1 or more non-token Neos units you control, prevent X of the damage, where X is the amount of tokens you control. Oh my god, that is so much.
There's a lot of words.
That is a lot of words. Oh. Yeah, that's fair.
This is just good in the token swarm, the farmer Tony, where you just make a bunch of swords. Maybe you slap that down and it's oh, now my Tony is preventing a crap ton of damage.
Yeah, that's Hector. He's Hector.
He's doing Hector things.
He's got a chainsaw.
And then we've got our old school Bertha. I love the Bertha art.
Bertha art is
it's so good, right?
Primera. you've hit the mark on these CSRs. I think they're like the Bertha especially. I think
The
is
glow spine
absolutely
mantle. I'm
gorgeous.
like, all right.
That's what you're doing.
Like, Tristan, how you doing? That's all I'm saying.
I mean, if like put it this way, if you're a Tristan fan already, you'll probably be a fan of this art.
Oh,
Like-
I love the CSR of it. I think it just looks so good. It's
The colours as well.
yeah, it's
The colours, I think, really do it. Like for me, in terms of like bring it all together. You've got
It's
the element and the like. It just they're beautiful colours.
not much to say except keep it up. Keep doing that. Anyways, that's the main gist of MRC Alter.
Yeah.
That's what is coming through. Some extra cards that we're just gonna run through quickly is I'm excited for is the Frostborn Paladin, the Creator Program. I think it looks absolutely gorgeous. I love that they've gone back to doing a creative program.
And what a choice of card as well.
Yeah, 100%.
I mean, name a water player that doesn't like Frostborn Paladin. I can't, because that card is awesome and it's just, again, beautiful.
oh, she looks magnificent. I love the card in every sense of it. And like a standard Frostborn at the moment is like 15 US. Like it's
yeah.
ridiculous. I'd rather, run a playset of her.
Yeah, I mean, it's not going to be cheap, is it? Like, it's going to be so expensive.
But the shirts that they've released, I love the shirts.
I like this. I like the art style.
Yeah,
It's
no,
a little bit
the-
different from the other ones they've released. And
It looks amazing. It's absolutely stunning. I'll work with it. And then we've got the Glitty Boy World Champion
boy
card.
level 4 Lorraine.
Lorraine Ascendant Wings. It's not, he totally won it with Merlin, but we'll just pretend it's Merlin. It's Lorraine.
Yeah, I mean, so it is a funny effect, right? Like, I think it's you
It's
pay
it's something,
2024. Like,
right?
who knows? Maybe one day.
if I can pay that, do I literally just win the game?
Yeah,
'Cause, nothing's stopping me from leveling up. That's 32 health.
yeah. I just think it's cool. Like, I think there's other TCGs where like winners get to like design a card or something, and
Oh, I think it's a cool idea. I'm so happy that Glitty Boy got the opportunity.
they kept it really quiet too.
Oh, he did.
It's like,
Bro,
wait, hold on, what? That's Glenn's signature.
It's alright. I'm about to smack him down next weekend anyway. Remember Glenn, last time we faced at Nelson Regionals? Yes, got smacked down too.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm
that was-
coming again.
That was a rough weekend for Glenn. I think that's the first time I've seen him drop out of a tournament. He
He
dropped early.
dropped after round 3 when he lost to me, and I'm like, oh,
Yeah.
I feel bad now.
Here's my tiebreaker. I'm going, no!
You're still top, that's the main thing.
Yeah.
And then the last two cards I just want to cover is you make it to Worlds, you make it to top 8, and you get Heavenly Guide.
Yeah.
Absolutely beautiful. And like, there's only going to be 2 full playsets of this worldwide, and that's it. So you can either own half the print of this card and have 1 playset, or you own 1. But the good thing is 1 card of Heavenly Guide works really well because it's a card that you don't want to run 4 of in a deck. You don't want to run 3 of in a deck. It's just one of those.
It's a guy who hasn't really seen a whole lot of play, but I do like the idea that like you make top 8 at Worlds, you actually do get that little bit of extra stuff on top. Outside of the experience of being there and playing, top 8 at Worlds. You get that little extra on top, and I think that's always nice.
Now, the final card, and it's worthy of the final spot of this video, is the Sacramento Rite.
Oh, it is beautiful card. I'm so glad that this is like the Quicksilver Grail, because I was like, surely they do. Like, I think a few of us were like, surely they do Quicksilver Grail. And yeah, beautiful card. Another way to get your special way to make your champion ascendant. Only one of 2 ways.
100%.
So far.
It's almost like you could say it's quite divine. No, I love the card. I love the art on it. I love the colouring. It's got the same colouring to Apotheosis Rover. It's got that, multiple coloured blue, red, green. It takes a bit of everything and puts it into one. Quicksilver Grail has been around since Fracture Crown.
Yeah.
But it hasn't seen play until the recent sets.
Yeah.
It's been a card that was like $5, $10.
It was really cheap at one point.
Yeah, because it wasn't good. But that's something you've got to take into consideration is that going forward, some of these cards are crap. But in 3 sets later, they could be gone from a $5 card to a $100 card.
I just remember how disappointed I was when I found out that Christchurch Ascent's promo was Fractal of Rain. I'm like, I'm never gonna play that card. And then look now, like how many decks.
Yeah, it's such a decent card
so
for
good.
Water deck. It's so good. And I'm excited for Sacramento Right. I'm excited to see where we go from here and how National goes in 1 week.
Yeah, me too. Nationals is gonna be crazy. So many people from overseas are saying that they'll.
It's like Chess Club, True Champ Gaming.
Aaron's coming as well.
Apex, yeah.
Taiwan as well.
Yeah, there's a
True Champ.
Yeah, it's in them. Yeah. There's so many that are coming over for this, and it's gonna be such an epic time. I'm hoping to make at least day 2 to get that sort of seeking promo.
Oh, I want that so bad. So play like a bit of Lorraine, and I'm like, man, that will look so nice in my material deck.
But all I know is if I make Worlds, you're gonna see Slimes or Ranger there, one of the two.
Yeah. So there's got to be someone playing Ranger at Worlds. So last year it was Jason May. He had that round 1 game against Glenn on stream where he just absolutely demolished him. I was like, damn, he
Glenn
just
was
double
on the-
DG'd him.
Glenn was on the backbone after he lost his first 3 games.
Yeah.
Glenn lost his first 3 games and he was on the backbone of not making day 2.
Yeah.
And then he just skyrocketed through, took out day 1, made it to day 2, took out day 2, went to day 3, and that's where he bet. Was it Liftdress on the finals?
Yes, he beat Sean in the finals, yeah.
Oh, but hey, shout out to Sean. He's a great guy.
He is a great guy.
And yeah, that pretty much wraps up this video. We'll see most of you hopefully at Nationals next week. I'll be at Worlds regardless. I've got my super VIP ticket. Or see you at Japan. I'm looking forward to a set up here in Bara. I've got my ticket. I couldn't get VIP, so I got Champion, but I'll cry, it's okay.
And I guess one further thing, slightly out of order, we have 2 Nationals with the new Proxia card, Cleric.
Oh, true.
That will be interesting to see. I mean, it's going to have an effect on the meta, but it'll be interesting to see where people go with that, I think.
Yeah.
Crazy card. Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Awesome.